I feel like I can sense that there is a nerf here. I open 11 tickets, fare coupons, and this is what I get in the inventory. Only 1 guns and steel bars, some lead plates and copper bars. Hey, the thing here is that I already opened some 8 fare coupons, but I only get 2, 4, 6, 7 guns here. So here's the thing. From the last memory of mine, last forlorn fare, 8 coupons or even 11 coupons, you can get 10 or 12 guns here. Plus, hey, you can get also some gas cylinder. But from what I see, they really nerf a little here. From 12, I can only get 7. And some resources, instead of less resources you get from that time, last forlorn fare, you get more, I guess. Like for example, steel plates and titanium bar. From what I remember, you can only get 5 or 6. Now they gave you 12 and a lot more. As for the gas cylinder, I feel like you can just get that. It will drop rare, but still you can get that gas cylinder there. So here's the thing. I feel like the fare coupons just get nerfed. So how do you feel it? How do you feel that it got nerfed? This is my 99% sure that they really nerf it and they make it less, but the reward for the fare coupon is kinda good, honestly. Last time you can really get a lot of Genesis weapons, but today you can get less. I got only 1 protector, that's all. So I feel like they really nerf it. But anyway, if I wanted to say, maybe they make it more balanced this time, but I do not know. And maybe next time I'm gonna do some less events to do this if there would be another foreign fare event until I reach the level 30. Then after that I will do some less events for this one. That's all my opinion about these fare coupons that they just nerf. See you again tomorrow. So greetings again to everyone. Nice to meet you. Raijin here again. Hey, Raijin. Hey, yes, it is Raijin. That's how you speak. That's how you pronounce. Some people just say that they pronounce it as Raijin or Raijin or Regin, but for me it is Raijin or Raijin. Just 2 of those things. You can't speak anything about that. But anyway, I don't know why I'm trying to speak like that. No, I don't know why I'm trying to explain that pronunciations, the words. But anyway, hey, I have a good news today for you everyone. And the bad news. First things first for the bad news, by the way. As you can see for the for the first video, for the first second of video, I already explained, right, that I feel like they kinda nerf or balance the reward for the fair coupons. To be honest, I always remember every good little things except the bad things, yes. If it is a good little things or good, freshly good things, I will always remember them. That is why when I give the fair coupon to Nigel, when I open 11 fair coupons, there's only 7 to 6 guns that I get and 1 Genesis weapon. Yeah, it's kinda sad that they nerf, you know. I already have a high expectations for the fair coupons for the fair events, but when I see that the fair coupons just got nerfed, it's kinda sad to me. So anyway, before we continue, that's what I'm trying to say today. Why not let's search stolen caps from those raiders. While I'm trying to do that, let's talk about the fair coupons. So anyway, related to these fair coupons that they just nerf, I feel like it's really kinda sad. I have a high expectation that I will get at least out of 10, I will get 15 guns. Because if I remember correctly, when I open 1 fair coupons, you can get 2 guns or 3 guns if you are lucky in 1 coupons, right? So that is why I really started to expect that reward at the fair coupons that when I tried to trade at 290, but sadly it got yes, and I got only 7 out of 11 from the past 4 Nerf fairs events. When I changed that 11, I have also 11 or 12 coupons that time. I get around 15 to 16 guns. Yes, that's how a lot of gun is this. As for the resources, it's kinda got decreased by 40% of the resources that they just give. But I feel like they did not also nerf the resources that you will get in your fair coupons. So it's kinda sad, but yeah. I'm hopeful that the guns that I wasted for the past days when the Forlorn Fair started will be payback. Even if I use 10-20 guns, at least the remaining is coming from the resources and I will be happy for that. But sadly, when I open 11 fair coupons, it's kinda sad that's all I get. Yeah, it's kinda sad. That is really the bad news for me. And before we talk to the good news, let's do something in the settlement. I'm already done in the settlements and I'm already already done here. If I wanted to say, kinda around 80% of the settlements already done. And I just need to collect a lot of resources related to the drones in the modification vents if I wanted to focus on crafting some modules for my drones. But yeah, but that would be kind of expensive, you know. It will take a lot of time, and wait, I don't have a gasoline. It will take a lot of times. That's what I'm trying to say, that. And yeah, it's kind of taking a lot of time and resources at the same time. Like for example, copper bar. You need copper pellets, you know. No, you need router. And to get the router, you need 5 copper pellets. No, 4 copper pellets. I think 5 copper wire. But to get that 5 copper wire, you need 5 copper pellets. You see what I see? You see what I mean? So it means that you really need to kinda use a lot of your resources in these settlements. And right now, I don't have enough a charcoal to create copper pellets. There's tons of things that you need to do in these events. No, in these settlements. That is why just do it slowly but surely. Don't mind the things that is kind of expensive. Yeah, it's annoying, but that's how it is. So anyway, enough of that. I think we left the things related to the good news today. But to be honest, I don't wanted to talk that. I don't want to give some statements or opinion with that. It has a lot of words that I needed to explain it to you, and I need it to show you. And hey, I am a lazy person. I don't want to edit it and try to show you the links below these. No, the links about that things that I'm gonna talk about. Yes, it is talk about the roadmaps that they just released yesterday, Monday, August 26. This kind of roadmaps is related to their upcoming updates that they will gonna add. And from that, as you can see, they already released it. And I don't want that to show you because it has a lot of things that I must explain. But maybe I'm gonna create a video about that, only about that update, just like what I did last video when I'm trying to explain what they added from that last update. Yes, the 4 things that they added, except the 5th one that I don't understand, but maybe I'm gonna do that. But for now, yes, that is the good news today. That good news is the roadmap that will happen within this 2024 in this year. Yes, that's what they said. And let me tell you, as a old players that I started 2017, I started at around October or September. Around that times I started playing the Last Day on Earth for more than 7 years, playing this one and seeing the roadmap of this game. I can tell that only the 40% of what they showed in the roadmap will happen, while the 60% will not gonna happen. Maybe I will doubt it. That maybe some of that 60% will be added, but not completed or not complete related to the roadmap, but kinda same-ish, you know. That is why, for me, I will be doubted with that kind of roadmap, but I will have a hope with that 40%, and 60% will be doubted, because I already know the way they make the roadmap ish. If you remember, no, I don't remember anymore, so I'm not that I did not started doing some YouTube things when the LDOE started. I started last year, 2023, so it's already been 2 years, no, 1 year. I think 2022, and it's already been 2 years for me to start doing this YouTube YouTube video about the LDOE. So anyways, that is the roadmap that they just release. And also, from what I read in that patch notes, the description in the links that they give, they gonna add the repair stations that will repair your guns. I have a high expectation for that. Now, you know, this is what we've been waiting for from the 7 years that we've been waiting for these repair stations that they gonna add. But I think I'm not gonna say that you will gonna craft this in your base or in your settlement, but I think these repair stations will be only craftable in a certain area or in the certain locations. Why? Because they also said they gonna add tungsten. Oh no, it's not a tungsten, by the way. Don't try to think that it will be a tungsten, by the way. But they just said that they will gonna add the new resources and also the new locations. Let me just try to show you what they mean for that. What they mean is that they're gonna add resources, new resources, and also the new locations. And where is that new locations that they said? Wait, let me just expand this global map. It's really hard. Alright, that should be enough. So anyway, what they said is that they're gonna add some new locations. And from what I said, it would be the northern zones or the northern locations. I guess would be related to the suburbans that they gonna add, or maybe something like that. And also they said that they gonna add a boss, a new boss. So anyway, because I forgot everything, most of those that they put in there. What in their notes, in their roadmap notes, I will just say that. But they said that they will gonna add somethings that, for example, change locations. That's all they said. The other ones, or the next one, is the enemy, a new enemy. No, I think icy armor. So we already experienced that from the Christmas events. So maybe in these new locations there would be some kind of a zombies with a icy armor, and for that you need some kind of weapons that will give them more damage. And for example, slasher, it is against those icy armor. And I have also one for related. Oh, and also flamethrower, it gives a flame, and also flare gun. And the last, if you have scorcher, it gives stun damage 35, and the speed is 2. It has the same as a clock, I guess. But anyway, maybe like that in the new location in the suburban. So that's why for me, before that happened, I know that 40% is just gonna be added in these roadmaps, and 60% will be touted that they will gonna add it or will happen. Be sure that you will farm a lot of slasher right now. You can get slasher from any kind of events, but the most thing to get that is from these transport hub. So transport hub, that you will get it from that. And also new resources and blueprint unique to those locations. So I feel like they will also gonna add another blueprints, and that kind of blueprints you will only acquire that or obtain that only in that locations, or either I feel like it has those piercing weapons that you will modify against those icy armor. So it's kinda same related to that. As for the new resources, I feel like it is not a tungsten, and this kind of resources or new resources, you need that for to finalize these new blueprints that they said in this roadmap that they said in these new locations, this unique for that location. So I don't know, maybe they will add some kind of a maybe they will gonna add the Molotov cocktail. Maybe they will gonna make it come back in these events. And also this one, the incendiary ammo, maybe this is what they mean, that unique blueprints only to those locations. So it means that this one modification will be now available in this roadmap that they set. And also maybe the Molotov cocktail and crafting these two will be also have the new resources to craft this one. So I don't know, maybe also the crafting item for that is maybe the alcohol, and the other one would be some kind of different ones. So I don't know, because I am just a player, I am not a dev to know that more than that. And also they said they will add a new boss. I don't know what kind of boss is that, but from what I remember, if you play the Christmas events, there is this Yeti, or if that is the Yeti, or some kind of a zombies. It has the same design for the lurker, but it is a icy zombies, if I remember. Maybe that is the kind of new boss, but they said it is a new boss, so it means that it will be a different bosses. So we don't know that anyway. So new weapons that are effective in the regions, it means what I said, so you know already that, like those incendiary bullets. New chapter in the survivor's path dedicated to the northern region. I think they will also added another some kind of mission here, task here, after the air supports. The air supports related to the transport hub, so it means after that transport hub they will gonna be making another story for the survivor's path. That's what they said, or that's what it means. So a single cooldown, most of the timers in the game will be resetting at the same time. So I don't know what is that. I'm just reading the roadmaps by the way today, but I will not show you the links by the way, or the pictures. So it is up to you where you're gonna read it. So good luck to all of you. So anyways, the next one is ability to indicate the number of items during the craft. So finally, for people that's been trying to say from the kefir, if you want to craft the bandages, if you want to craft only 20, you can now add 20 here, some indicator. So it means if you want to get bandages of 20, you can just instantly put 20 and you will get craft the bandages and immediately get 20 bandages. Same as the first aid kit, same as the other weapons that you need to craft. So it is up to you. So you don't need to just craft, that's all, until you get or reach the 20 bandages. So that's what they mean for that, but hopefully my understanding is really correct there. Yeah. So anyways, the next one is that put everything down and claim everything's buttons in the chopper is the same as has chests. When you are getting the chests, when you get in the chest, put everything what your backpack have in the chest and take them all from the chest into your backpack. So it means that they will gonna add that into your chopper here, maybe here, maybe here, something like that. So the next one is a informative hints for items. I don't know for that. And lastly, at certain seasons level, you will be selected a reward that would be the most useful for that at the moment. So anyways, what does it means is that maybe if you click this level 65 and you wanted to choose a grenade launchers, you can select 3, maybe something like this. First aid kit in level 63, you have landmines and first aid kit, but you don't want that because you have a lot of that item in your inventory, your items. But what you need is, like, for example, a carbon composites and factory parts. So if you click this slotted, then there will be some kind of items that you will be selected. I don't know, maybe it will be, depends on what they gonna put. Maybe only some kind of iron bar here, iron plates, steel bars, or weapons. So I guess that's what they mean for that. And you can choose the 4 things here, but that is just an example, by the way. So don't try to say things that's will they gonna do, but maybe they will gonna do some different things from what I give some examples. So for example, landmines and medkits, if you don't want that, you can change that by just clicking the slotted and pick some things like steel bar, steel plates, or guns, or scar, or maybe the items that you are or that you wanted to get in this level. And once you're done with that, you will now get that. But the way I think that the way that they're gonna do that is that before you started to do the seasons, they will try to give you or ask you which items that you wanted in each level. And after you choose each level that you wanted, you will now click and start the seasons for XP. I feel like that's what will happen. Yeah, it's just my mind that said that will really happen from that kind of events. So that is the ends of that kind of roadmap that they just released. And that is not all, by the way. It is not just all. There is a picture for that there is an image. There's a lot of here. Let me just give you that before we end this roadmap 2024. First things first, update events related to the headhunting arena and big. I feel like the headhunting arena, the arena that we've been loving a lot about, because it gives tactical backpack, but it's just random. Maybe it will have a different, it will become different, same as the Pursuit of Flax. You know, the Pursuit of Flax becomes much more lovable events to us. You can now get the reinforced room if you collect 20k caps or do some kind of techniques or tricks by just only have 60k caps for that. And also big hunts. It is related to these update events, the events of these seasons, like for the first Pursuit of Flags and Dog Breeder. So I think they will gonna change some things from that big hunts and the arena, but I don't know, maybe only the reward or maybe the task. Maybe they were gonna add a task, but we don't know yet. The second one is the repair stations. That's what I'm trying to say. They were gonna add that. The next one is new resources. That's what I also explain about. New dog breed. That's what I think. I did not say that, but I think a new breed will be coming, and it is the name of this dog is Saint Bernard. Yes. And also the next one would be new bosses, as I already explained that. New weapons, I already explained it, but no, I didn't explain this one because I did not see it, but or more like they didn't add it from the explanations or the changes from this one, the upcoming roadmap. But from what I see in these pictures or the image, you can go to the Discord or the link of the Facebook if you wanted to look into this roadmap 2024. But for now, let's continue. New weapons, I think for like it is a 4 with a 4 barrels here, like maybe a new shotguns that will come in today into these roadmaps. So it feels like it's really good guns. It has a 4 barrels, so I don't know what that name is. I'm not a professional in weapons or the guns here, so you can research that. What is that 4 barrels? So anyway, the next one is Halloween, because the Halloween is now coming closer. It is now getting closer. The next one is Christmas. It is a Christmas event. It is the time for us, the love players that we've been waiting for. It is the best event that they gonna give us lots of loots when it comes to Christmas, and it give us a great loot also. Black Friday. The Black Friday will now coming too, so be prepared for that. Improve workstations. I don't know what is this workstations. I don't know. I forgot what is this workstations. So hopefully it will. Can you put that into the comment sections if you know that? And northern regions. That is what we've been waiting for. The suburbans. I think it will be related to the suburbans that we're gonna add. So anyways, that's all what they added. And also, hey, this is what I've been trying to say, but I think it is not some kind of multiplayer, so don't expect that there would be some kind of multiplayer. But they said that in the northern regions, it will become the first update territory. As they play, the player will be able to farm new currency that can be exchanged for completely new unique reward. Stock up on some warm cloth. So in the new region, in the northern regions, you can farm some currency or a new currency. It is not the Z coins or the rations, but a new different rations only for dedicated for these new regions, the northern regions. So it means that by using that currency, you will use that to exchange some kind of reward there. So it means you need to prepare lots of armor, so you need to be ready for that at the end of that event. So as I said, I feel like that new currency that will come in this game is that it has the related to the commune. If you remember the commune events, they revamp it. Now it becomes good, and there would be some kind of currency, but it is not a currency, by the way. It is just a ribbon, or more like different one things. But hey, for us it is a currency, and for that you will use that to get those rewards that you wanted to get from that shops for different reward there. But you can only buy it one time, and after that you need to wait for another commune events that will be coming again. Sorry about that, my throat is dry, so I need to take some water there. So anyways, before I end this one, I forgot the one last things that they added in the roadmaps, and that is that the QOL changes in the games, and they will also gonna add that based on what's the requests of some of us or us players from giving some suggestions. Here's the thing that they will gonna add from these QOL changes, or more like the things that they will gonna do it from us doing the suggestions. In the fall, we'll add a repair station that will allow you to restore the durability of equipments and weapons. Improvements for certain workstations will be made available. We already topic that. A new dog breed is coming to the wastelands, Saint Bernard. So I already explained that. Also, the functionality of your loyal 4-leg friends will be expanded. You'll get the capabilities to equip them with some extra equipment. I feel like maybe some kind of extra pockets, or some of those people that been saying that maybe some dogs will give you the bag that will give us a extra pockets, just like the choppers, maybe like that. We don't know. The next one is the traditional Halloween event will return with some improvement and update reward, and the Black Friday sale will have the greatest deal. So be sure that you are always ready in that Black Friday sale. Maybe those expensive stuff will become much more cheaper to buy in the shops in the game. So expect with that or not. As for the Halloween events, I think they will gonna make it more improvements, same as the commune trials, rituals, or more like also the pursuit of flags. Maybe they're gonna do something like that. The next one is that naturally we can do without a New Year's event. The most important holiday of the year is coming to LDOE, and each survivors will receive their presents. As always, when it comes to Christmas events or the New Year's, there is always a present to us coming from LDOE. So we always love that kind of events. The next one is that changes involving update locations, organizing them into regions, and adding bosses will allow us to construct a logical progression that will grant us the opportunity to integrate completely new routes and resources for your future adventure in the wasteland. I feel like instead of those locations that we are now in the map that are scattering everywhere without a specific reasons, they just put there because they don't know how to put them. Maybe they will gonna fix that and put those locations there with a specific reasons, and those specific reasons or those specific locations will be added a new bosses, because it is what they said, or more like it is not a new bosses, but adding some bosses that if you wanted to go to this location, you need to defeat the bosses, or more like if you wanted to go to the next locations, you need to defeat this specific location first before you go to the another locations. I don't know, we don't know if that is what they mean for that. So hopefully, if that is the case, then the quality of the life of the game of this LDOE will become much more quality compared to the past. Now the last one is that's our approximate plan for the rest of the year. We're already working on the full updates we hope will keep bringing you joy in the zombie apocalypse for as long as possible. Thank you for your support, survivors. That is what the last meaning of there said. So that is the QOL that they added, or more like they will gonna follow what's the suggestions from us players in the Discord. That is all of the roadmap that they said. But as I said from the very beginning, before I started to do some statements, even though I don't wanted to, because it has a lot of words there, and I know some of you don't like it. Yeah, even I do. So anyway, as I said from the very beginning, 40% of that will happen, and 60% will be doubted that it will never gonna happen. Maybe it will, but it has a different circumstances or a different things that they are gonna do. So as I said, maybe the repair stations will not gonna happen, or maybe the new resources not gonna happen, or maybe the northern regions will not gonna happen, or maybe the survivors path new stories will not gonna happen. So as I said, don't expect from this game that it will always be the truth that they will gonna release those roadmaps. I can't wait for that roadmap that will happen. So enough of that. Anyway, good to see you all. Nice to meet you all. Good day, good noon, good afternoon, and good night. If I don't see you anymore, see you into the next one. See ya.